It's World Cup time, so I'm making football, complete with a working ball, a full-size field, and even a penalty simulator. So first, we need a football, or soccer ball for the Americans. Alright, soccer ball in Minecraft. With 26.2, we can make actual soccer balls using a sulfur cube, but we need to find the right item to put inside. There's a lot of blocks that look like a soccer ball in Minecraft, like diorite. No, that looks trash. What about white glazed terracotta? It looks like one of those colorful balls, but that's not what I want. What about birchwood? Ooh, that's gotta be the closest. And if you didn't know, you can splash sulfur cubes with an invis potion to remove the ugly sulfur cube texture, making it look even more like a soccer ball. You can even kick it around like an actual soccer ball. Now, we just need a field to play on. I like the color of moss for the turf. The actual size of a soccer field that FIFA recommends is 105 meters long by 68 meters wide. And since each block in Minecraft is 1 meter by 1 meter, we need a field that is 105 by 68 blocks. Now we can add all the markings, making them exactly in line with what FIFA recommends. We can use white wool to make the outlines. Okay, this should be the middle of the field if I did my math correctly. It turns out I did not do my math correctly, and I actually made the entire field 1 block too long on both sides, which meant I had to go back and remove those extra blocks. And those should be the last few blocks. Nice, that means we're done with the goal, touch, and halfway lines. By the way, if you're wondering how I made these jerseys, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll put the instructions in the description. And while you're down there, subscribe so I can get to 1,000 subs. For the center circle, I used a circle generator for a 19 meter diameter circle. And that should be the last block. Oh, let me just remove those blocks. The penalty and goal boxes should be pretty easy to build also. But I don't want to just make soccer. I want to become the best Minecraft soccer player. So I decided to train my dribbling with cones. I also trained my shooting, to practice for stopping penalties from a shooter later on. But first we have to finish the field. Let me just add in the corner markings. And then for the corner flags, a dark fence would be nice for the base. And then we can add a banner on top to make it look like a flag. Okay, maybe just 1 block higher. And there. There, that looks perfect. Let me do that for all 4 corners then. Okay, this field looks good and all, but it's missing something pretty big. The nets. I'm thinking we could use bone blocks for the posts, because look at this and tell me it doesn't look like a post. And technically the post should be 3 blocks tall, but that looks too short, so I'll just make it 4 blocks tall. Yeah, that is much better. And then we can use cobwebs for the actual net. Nice, now we got a net that can actually stop the ball when you hit it in. Now we just repeat this for the other side. Alright, this is starting to look really good, but I don't have any friends, so I can't play this. So I'm going to make a penalty game that lets you practice stopping penalties like your Bozinha. First we need to dig out a space to put the piston that will launch the ball up. The reason that I'm placing these copper chests is because they're an immovable block, so the sticky piston won't move them. Now if we place the ball on top of the slime, and create a redstone line to power the piston, the ball gets launched up into the air. Now we just need another piston that will shoot the ball towards the goal when it goes up. So something like this. And we just need to delay the top piston a bit so the ball gets launched perfectly. Now to automate things, I want to have a dispenser dispense the ball so we don't have to manually replace it every time. To randomize the ball's direction, I came up with this alternating dispenser system where the water flow randomly changes every few seconds, which moves the sulfur cube before it's launched. Let's go, it works. As you can tell by all the balls laying around, this took a lot of tries to get right. But we can finally practice our goalkeeping now. Alright, subscribe and let me know what sport you want me to make next.